Good morning, Williams, Philippines. And I think the girl called it a munsery when I was talking about I bought a steak for my uh, being here 1 month. I was also questioning buying a bottle of rum. Uh, I don't know. I almost did buy the bottle of rum. I did buy the steak. Uh, yeah, I've been here 1 month now. I got here on July 17th at about 1 a.m. It is August 17th at about 7:10 a.m. This time on the 17th of July, I was still asleep, very much asleep. Yeah, they had I had got here and I was very tired. I was supposed to get here at 11:30, which would have put me in at the 16th, but hour and a half late because of weather conditions. Oh, and if you knew the abuse of coffee that went into getting that cup here, so I could sit down and start this. Uh, Coffee has hit the floor. Yeah, granular form and fluid. It might be abuse. I'm not certain about this, but yeah. Needless to say, uh, it's been an interesting month. I've actually relaxed. Yeah, that's a good thing. Anyway, let's see. Gonna have to figure out the bills, and this is the day to do it, I guess. My first month here cost me this. It's something I'm gonna have to figure out. And there's some one-off things, kind of like here over my shoulder here, the clock. Yeah, or the coffee pot. Yeah, there's yeah, you can see it in the mirror over here. There you go, coffee pot. Yeah, trying to do this reverse stuff through a mirror, and the water thing there. Yeah, one off things. I won't have to buy them again because I got them now. But they make life nicer. Kind of like coffee mug. And I even went, now, I think I showed you these here before. I went out and got some little coasters. These are little rubberized things. They don't really absorb the water, they just kind of hold it in one area and let it evaporate on its own because they don't contribute to the evaporation. Well, I had an old t shirt that I really loved that thing. And I'm getting to let it carry on because I took the t shirt down to a seamstress or tailor, or I don't know what you call her. But yeah, the this was the shirt pocket. I've got the far side as coasters. I got one of those rubber things in it and turned my t-shirt into that. So now I get coaster that actually works like a coaster from a t-shirt that I actually liked. And I got a little, yeah. Yeah. You can see it. I can't. It's hiding behind the camera on this one. But yes, uh, I turned that into, that's going to be my little, uh, goes under my keyboard. Pick that up. So, yay! A small couple things like that. Needless to say, uh, trying to figure out the bills, that's going to be my day's project. That and cook my steak. Uh, yeah. Anyway, try to get that done. And, oh, load for the phone. I got that figured out. It's kind of run out of time. Either get it done or lose your phone and have to start over with this crap. And it was already bad enough they had me, oh, yeah, start over with this crap on the here, identify yourself again. It is what it is. And I realize, it's just the way it is here. It's how they do things. I'm not going to change it. It's not my job to change it. It's my job to relax, enjoy retirement, and be a beach bum. I need to get to the beach more. Uh, but yes, my T-shirt, my Wildcats from Panhandle, Texas. Well, Amarillo, Texas. Uh, yeah, River Road Wildcats. Uh, I do, I do keep up with them in the news. When I catch it, I like hearing, whether they're winning or losing. Uh, Usually it's losing. Uh, every once in a while they get it together and actually win something. Not too often. But hey, who gets to choose what school, right? It's where you grew up. I didn't get to go to the actual high school there, but I went to the ones under it. So the elementary and middle, only a short period at the middle. Yeah, I think back about that and a lot of craziness there. Yeah, I had a rough childhood. Came up a bit on the not so good side. Ornery and cantankerous even way back then as a child. So it's not like I didn't come by it naturally. I've been me. Anyway, yeah, I get to figure out my bills for this first month. Figure out what's you know like the one-off items that I need to make life easy and livable, or the uh, actual monthly bills that will be occurring again and again and again, as long as I keep pumping blood through one part of my body or another. I kind of like that idea, so I'm probably going to continue to do that because, well, long life and all that. What was it Spock said? Live long and prosper. And I ain't going to try to do the handy thing. I'm not a Vulcan, and yeah, Half the time it hurts more to move my fingers than it does to just let them sit there and be alone, not move. Yeah. Frame carpentry. Real quick way to mess up your body. Well, slow torturous way to mess up your body. You do that for 18 years and, yeah, you get to deal with all the consequences of, oh, yeah, wear and tear, which is something that had happened. We get to, you know, live our life. I highly recommend that if you're going to do something hard work like that, you pay attention and try to take care of your body better than, yeah. The more you take care of it, the better it'll be, the better it is. Oh, going into old age, the less that you have to pay for that comes due for all the stupid you did as a kid. Because it does come back, interest due. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, I do not suggest letting it get too big of a bill. The smaller that bill is, the less you have to pay when you get there to old age. You're going to have to pay, believe me. There's no getting out of it in one piece. Maybe a few cracks in the system. Some days I wonder how many pieces I lost along the way. Because, yeah, played rough. Anyway, I did get to make my coffee with the stevia today. And I had to do it straight up out of the 8-ounce bottle. I did find a eye dripper bottle. Yeah, I'm smelling the wonderful fragrance of peppermint right now because I wanted the little dripper bottle, but I couldn't find just the little dripper bottle. So after 2 days of looking, I hauled off and bought a little dripper bottle full of peppermint essence oil. Yeah, the place smells good this morning. Peppermint. I actually like the smell of it. It's a bit overwhelming as much as it is. I did use a lot of it. Hey, it works good on the drains. They smell good. Hey, what can I say? I didn't just dump the whole thing. I did use some of it to, there in the drains, and it's going to sit there and make the place smell good today and probably tomorrow. And as the stuff gets wore out, I'll add a little bit more. I'm actually trying to not just dump the whole thing because I want it now. Because, well, the inner child says, I want what I want and I want it now. The adult goes, no, you don't just waste stuff because you want something. Uh, so I am getting use out of it. Questionable use, but it is going to the purpose. It is aromatic and it is making the place smell good. It's kind of what it was designed for. You know, aromatic essence. Put it in here and let it smell good. And aromatherapy thingy. And I guess kind of peppermint is working because, aromatherapy. It smells good, you feel good kind of thing. I guess. I'm talking about it. It is what it is. But yes, my intent today is to get my bills going, figure them all out, At least get them sorted and separated out so I can have my here's this, and this. And quite honestly, I'm kind of worried because I know I lost some of it. Uh, and there was some that was at the market that they just don't give bills or receipts. It's all cash there. And it's like, you pay this, go. Don't ask for a receipt. They're looking at you like you're crazy, wasting their time filling out paperwork. Why do you think you came to the market? Yeah, I did mark a few of them down on a piece of paper somewhere. I think it's in the drawer with all the bills or receipts somewhere. And I'm going to have to start toting a little notebook around with me so I can keep track of how much I spend at the market because this is very much a cash society. And, well, I'm trying to go into a cash society. I think I've got mostly uh, all that paid off. Uh, I'm going to finish off my credit cards and try not to use them except for the debit card to bring my monthly allotment over. Uh, Try to get that took care of. Oh, and then there's the government costs. Yeah, the visas. Got to keep that category going too. I think I spent 5,000 something on visa for my first extension, which to me seems way high. Uh, but at this point, I'm just starting to even get an understanding of it. Uh, I will be asking a lot more questions when I get over there to do this the next time because, well, yeah, the visa extension, I need to know how to do it by myself so that I'm not having to uh, depend on somebody else to do it. It's kind of like figuring out this load stuff. Yeah, yeah. Tried to put some load on the phone at the little machine at the 7-Eleven. It didn't go through right. And the little 7-Eleven had, yeah, I showed them where I put the money in and that they got the money because I got the receipt. I got the receipt from it. Hello, machine. uh, I got the machine or the receipt for it from the machine, uh, from the cash register, and from the girl taking my money. It never showed up. I showed them where it didn't show up. Yeah, such fun. Anyway, uh, I did end up getting the refund on that yesterday, which I'm thankful for because hey, it might only be $10, but well, 500 pesos, so almost $10. Yeah, hey, accounting, you must. So yeah, that is something I'm gonna. I learned I got a little experience with that mess and got it fixed, and then went over and worked with somebody else and got money into the system, and then got the system to acknowledge and set up and pay forward for the next month. So, yay! And uh, I've got that. I got to separate that amount out into this month from because it was done on yesterday, which was the end of that month. So, I don't know how I do that every once in a while I do something with this machine and it wakes it up. It's some sort of AI. So the camera is moving a little bit. So if it seems to be shifting, it's not me, it's the camera because it tracks me. I'm not used to this. It's okay though. But yeah, today we'll be getting my bills taken care of and figured out and planning my cash excursion of trying only to use cash for things. Uh, I know that I need, in about 2 weeks, I need my cash for my renewal again. This time it gets to be a 2 month, if I remember right. And they're going to do my ACR card, which will allow me to actually go down and try to get a Philippines driver's license, which is more fun. Uh, and quite honestly, I'm thinking I might try to do the uh, what do you call it? The motorcycle endorsement on it. I don't know how. Uh, I don't know if I can just go over there and test. Here, I've done this before. Let me test now, or do I have to go through the whole spiel and take a written test and all that other fun stuff? Do I need the manual for that? Because the laws over here are different. I don't know. And somewhere in all this, I'm talking to the guy about my ham radio and getting with him. I think I've got a piece, or I got something emailed to me. It's a Google Doc, and I'm supposed to try to fill it out and save it. I guess. I first he sent something saying Facebook. I sent back, I don't have a Facebook account. I'm against Facebook. I think Zuck sucks and quite honestly needs to go down the drain. Please, somebody flush that turd, the whole system of it. But over here, they love Zuckerberg and Facebook. So having to tell somebody that you don't have Facebook over here is like admitting to being the Antichrist. Uh, yeah, I just don't get it. Personally, if I was thinking somebody was the Antichrist, it would be Zuckerberg or somebody like him, Gates. Yeah, but hey, not my job to tell them, or it's everybody's job to figure themselves out. I don't have Facebook because I figured out that it's a mess. I don't need that mess in my life. I avoid it. So anyway, yeah, I've got a few things to do today in the way of getting my billing figured out and running numbers. That's going to be such fun. I'm going to cook a steak, and I'm trying to decide whether I want to go with a baked potato, which I can kind of do in the microwave. And I did bring home a ear of corn, so try to do that in the either boil it or microwave it. I'm not sure which yet. We'll see. Or just do half and half. Do half of it today and half of it tomorrow for the corn on the cob. I like corn on the cob, but their corn on the cob here isn't like our sweet corn. It's more of a field corn, which is kind of strange to me, but hey, it is corn. It is edible. It's a little tougher than I'm used to, not quite as sweet, but that's okay. Uh, I get to where I can actually put something in the ground. It might be one of the things I start trying to grow. Some sweet bicolor, be good. Yeah, that and I've noticed they don't have like yellow summer squash over here. Yeah, I don't know why. Uh, I've looked for it. I've asked about it. And people just squash and they hand me this uh, giant orange pumpkin looking thing. Yeah, but it's got a lot more meat than a pumpkin. So it is a type of squash, which actually pumpkin is. The gourd family, which is what squash is. It's a derivative of. Yeah. And I did see some asparagus. I actually like asparagus. Almost bought some, but it was looking very sad. And yeah, gonna have to find that at the market and see what it looks like there. All these choices as to where to go get this, that, and the other. Part of me wants to go right now and head down to the local market, uh, go by and check out the lady that the first one I was at. If I can find her. It's been a while since I've been over there to that market in particular. And yeah, I realized she charged me grocery store prices for local market price or product. So yeah, she got the condo tax. And hey, it happens. But as I've been here and having to look at the prices on things, I'm getting to know the prices on things, and I come to recognize that yeah, that one's too high. I think the guy at the peanut stand is getting me for some, but I choose to do that price. I accept it because I love the damn peanuts. Oh God, when you can get peanuts fresh up out the oil and seasoned up all good. They do. They fry them right there, and I've got them while they were still warm. Come, oh wow, those are so good. And they actually have their spicy ones that come out, and there's still chunks of pepper in the peanuts with them. Oh, let me tell you, that's an experience because it's actually got a little kick to it when you get to chew on one of those things that's been fried down and concentrated. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting long winded today. But yes, this is the start of my second month. Uh, I'm kind of glad to had the first one here. Kind of scared to see what the bill's going to be, but that's okay. I knew this month was going or last month was going to be a nightmare on costs, and by the time I get my eyes and my other all set up and everything and get that all figured out, yeah, it is what it is. And yes, there'll be several envelopes of stuff for this cost, that cost, and what costs. Learning experiences. I do remember buying frying or a cook set that was non-induction. I gave them away. That girl is now working at Central. Copenhagen Central. I'm at Copenhagen East. So yeah, uh, I hope she gets some good use out of it, or the folks that she gave it to get some good use out of it. It's yeah, but it was a learning experience. It's not like a cheap pots and pans set's going to kill me. What, $30, $35 cost, but it's okay. Life goes on. Learning experience. I now know to look for things for induction. They also work on fire. Stainless steel works on fire. Yeah. Cast iron, I don't know if it works on induction or not, but I really can't wait for my box to get here with a couple pieces of cast iron. Oh, I miss my cast iron. Eh. I was listening to uh, one of those audio books that has the full cast of characters played out with added sounds and what's going on in the background. So they're driving their car, you hear the car, kind of thing. And yeah, I'm enjoying getting to take and listen to things like that here. Didn't always have time for it. Now I've got time. I'm not in a hurry. Anyway, this is getting long winded. It's been a while since I put one out over, oh gosh, 30 minutes. So, yeah, lots of food, lots of friends, lots of family. Do what you want to do. It's you, your choice. Live you. Left ear, right ear, hard head, God, that kind of thing. Choose for your life for you. Work it. Choose to be happy. Oh, and choose more food. Yeah, food, friends, family, and more food. Got to have more food. It's better to be fat and content, especially if you keep walking. And I'm doing a lot more of that. Uh, I can tell you that I have more muscles in my legs now. A whole month of extra walking and doing this, that, and the other. I'm actually liking the idea of getting out. I think I'm going to walk up to before it gets too hot, walk up to the market. And because it's only a mile, so a mile there, a mile back, and a mile probably walking around it to see what's there. Yeah. And yeah, I'm okay with that. And I know where it's at now. I'm not worried about getting lost. I'm just going to take off and cut through that area and be there. And yeah, I'm not stressing. So, lots of food, lots of friends, lots of family. And again, more food. Enjoy your life. Live your life. Be happy. Choose to be happy because it is your choice. Anyway, I'm Williams, Philippines. Later blessings. Bye bye. I'm Fish. Fish is out.